Hi everyone, and welcome to Ocean Reef Club in Key Largo, Florida. Today in this video, I'm going to be doing a startup tutorial for an old famous flyer from Flight Sim 2020. This was famous flyer number 6, and it was released on June 23, and 3 years ago. It was actually released on the 23rd too, and I haven't flown the plane a whole lot, and we are, of course, in Flight Sim 2024 right now. So I just started flying this plane couple of weeks ago, and I've never even tried it in 24, but I'm pleased to say it flies great, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. But if you like me and you fly a plane and you'll wait months and you're in and out of a bunch of different aircraft, and then you come back to these other planes and you forget how to even start them, not to mention fly them. So that's why I'm doing this video, because when I first got in this plane, I was totally lost. It took me a long time. I want to say maybe even 30 minutes to get it started. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get it started. But just take that checklist seriously. But I'm going to show you real quick here. And once I get it started, I'm going to fly it on out to Bimini, do a water landing. But this video is just going to be the tutorial. You know, so and even though, hey, try not to let the gorgeous scenery, sunrise here, distract you, because it sure distracts me, because look at that, okay? So anyway, let's get in the aircraft, and I'm going to show you some things, too, that I forgot about the plane. And I remembered after messing around with it for a little while. You have different panel choices, panel options: Classic, Modern, and Sperry Autopilot. Okay, so I've just been kind of using Modern because, you know, you got the GPS, the Garmin, and that, and so it's a little bit easier. All right, so, well, to navigate in the fly place, at least for me, because I'm not used to, you know, stuff like this, or especially this Sperry Autopilot. I've never even used it. Okay, so when I used to fly it, I've used this Modern panel. All right, so let's go ahead now, and I'm going to get it started. We'll show you how it is, okay? And first, let's just put our mixtures on full, Rich, okay? All right, fuel selector, open, and the default set open. And, you know, I should mention, too, that if you watch my channel for any length of time, you will know I like seaplanes and flying boats and stuff. And I forgot this aircraft has a seaplane version, amphibious version, right here. So, I mean, I don't have any aircraft, a tri-motor that has a amphibious version other than this one. Okay? So, yeah, so that's another thing I like here. And this is the water rudder, if you have that running the amphibious version. Also, I should mention, there isn't a landing gear on this. It has to be in the water. So, you know, if you start at the nearest airport, like I did at Ocean Reef Club, you can just do Shift-Z and slew the plane at any spot in the water that you want. And, of course, you can land it anywhere. Okay, boy, that sun is about to come up, huh? All right, so, I'm going to mention, too, for the sake of the video, I'm not using live weather, because sometimes it can be a little choppy, and I don't want the plane to be going all over the place while I'm trying to start it and show you. So we just went with clear skies, and it's not live time, okay? If it was live time, it would probably be about 4 a.m. right now, I believe, or after 4. So let's go ahead and get the battery on, okay? Right here, just like with many other planes, alternator and battery on, okay? And navigation lights, we'll leave that just like it is, okay? And the Garmin is booting up now. All right. Now, the main thing with this aircraft, also, fuel selector. Turn that on, okay? I've been turning it on. I'm pretty sure you need that on. It makes sense, right? Fuel selector on. And these are already on by default, okay? They're on by default, both of those. All right. That should trim, kind of a weird spot for it. And I always thought the interior of the plane was cool, too. All right, so let's And also, if you are new to Flight Sim, and you might just have 24, or maybe you have 2020, but anyway, regardless of what version of Flight Simulator you have, you should have this aircraft. And this famous fly number 6 here was released as an update for free. You know, no charge. It was free aircraft. Okay. So let's see. Throttles are all the way back idle. Okay. So let's go ahead now. And first thing you want. Oh, important parts. Okay. Magnetos. Unlike many other planes, do not turn these on. Do not turn those on right away. Okay. All right. Master ignition. Okay. Obviously, that's going to have to be on. All right. And I guess that starts out and off. All right. So let me show you what you got to do. First, let's get the master ignition on. Okay. All right. So now we're going to start the. Let's start the. I'm going to start that right engine first, and the reason why, because if I start the left engine, it might kind of start pulling me up against the shore. So I don't want that. I think what I'm going to do is after I get, maybe I might try to go on out a little ways since it's, you know, nice and calm, but we'll see. But let's go ahead and get that right engine started first. Okay. Oh, another thing too. Let's see right here, luggage door. And you open that, okay, and your luggage door is open. You see it under the wing here? That's your luggage door, okay? And there is another switch in here, passenger door. Now check that out. Right there, passenger door. Okay, so this is just, you know, if you don't know some things about this aircraft, and if you don't fly for a while, you forget all of this stuff. I mean, look at these little switches, okay? All right, so let's go ahead now and resume with the startup procedure. So we're going to do the right starter. First thing we want to do is prime the engines. Okay, so right here, let's see. You're gonna go ahead and unlock it. Let's do the right engine, but you could do the left. But I'm just gonna swing it over to the right since I'm explaining why I'm doing the right engine. All right, so let's unlock it. Okay, just unlock it there, and then you're gonna prime it about 3 to 4 times. I think if it's in cold weather, you want to go a little bit more. It's in the checklist if you need to follow the checklist. All right, so let's do it 1, 2, 3. We'll try 3 times. Okay, now down here we're gonna press the right starter. Engage that. Okay, now you have to wait till this pops up. Okay, and as soon as it pops up, we're gonna turn our right solenoid on. Okay, we're waiting. It's popped up. Right solenoid. 2, 3, 4. Put this on both. Okay, now we should get a good start on that engine. And there we go. So we have that right engine started. Okay, now you see how it is pulling the aircraft, like I was saying, over that way. So let's try to get it out here so I don't start, you know, turning too much. Or better yet, let's just get the left engine started, okay? So let's swing it on over, okay? And pump it. Alright. Prime it 3 times. Now we're going to press that left starter and wait for it to pop up. Just kind of turn in circles. Okay, it's up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both on magnetos on the left. Now let's look over there. And there you go. We have a good start there. So now let's get this. I don't think I'm going to go too far. Let's see. Let's do it. I'm going to go ahead. This will help me turn. Because I will end up against the dock or something, you know how that is. And then we don't even have any wind, very little. We got a little bit of wind, but not too much, okay? All right, this way we'll have a little bit more room. And we can get some nice views of the sunrise right over that water. I think that'll put us out far enough. All right, so now we're going to repeat the procedure for the center engine, Okay, here we go. Prime it 1, 2, 3. Center starter engage. Now I'm waiting for it to pop up. And it should be any second now. And there it goes. Solenoid on. 2, 3, 4. Both magnetos. And there we go. Fires right up. Now, if you are trying to remember this, you can kind of follow the checklist. And it's pretty good at explaining all of this here. But at least if you see it done here, you'll know. You know, so, yeah, that is how you start the Ford Trimotor Famous Flyer number 6 from Flight Sim 2020. Now in 24, and guess what? It flies great. Okay, so many planes I find do fly really, really good that were originally developed for Flight Sim 2020. I don't even know if they updated it or what, but I never really had a problem flying this plane. But I do remember when I first got in, again, after not flying it for so long, I do remember I had so much trouble starting it. Okay, so I just said, you know, let me go follow the checklist a few times to get this right. And you do, or you won't get it started. Alright, so if any of you fly this old aircraft, I hope you all find this helpful. And thanks for watching. I'm going to leave it here. And I'm going to be flying on out to South Bimini. I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.